Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Sanji, I'm a second year medical student studying at the University of Melbourne. I feel like the iPad has just given me so many extra tools that help me be more productive, more creative, and just have more fun in general. So I'm going to take a second to show you guys my favourite apps that help me be the best that I can be. So the first app on the list is GoodNotes, and I'm someone who still takes lecture notes down on my laptop, but I use GoodNotes to make summaries of all my lectures, so I can condense all that information down to make it easier to study. And GoodNotes is a really versatile tool because you can use it to handwrite, add text, highlight, and add images to make your notes really pretty and aesthetic. So GoodNotes is great because it's like writing in a book, but it's smart. So when you want to reorganize things, you can just move things around, resize them, and add pictures from your lectures to complement your notes, which you can't do on an ordinary handwritten textbook. And GoodNotes is really good at recognizing handwriting. So if you're searching for a topic in particular, you can find it easily, even though you didn't type it. And GoodNotes is great for you because you don't have to carry multiple books around, you're just carrying a single iPad. And it's better for the environment because you're saving paper. So the second app on this list is TickTick, and it's probably my favorite app that I use for organizing and planning my life. Because as we all know, if you're not organized as a student, you're inevitably going to become really stressed. You guys can click up here in the corner if you want to see my review on the TickTick Mac app. So at its core, TickTick is a to-do list app. But what I think makes it great is that it has an inbuilt calendar. So anytime that you add a task to your to-do list, it'll also appear in the calendar, so you can easily have your information in a graphical format. And because you can see everything in a graphical format, it's really easy to visualize when you have classes, when you have meetings, and when you have certain deadlines as well. And one of my favorite things about TickTick is that it has natural language processing, which means that if I type in meeting with my lecturer at 7 AM on Wednesday, TickTick will automatically recognize 7 AM on Wednesday and put that into my calendar. So the next app on my list is Procreate, and I love Procreate because essentially it gives you a blank canvas to take notes and draw and illustrate to your heart's content. So if you're a design student, you already probably own the app, but even for people who want to start with drawing as a hobby, Procreate is a great place to start. It has loads of different brushes, settings, and designs that you can use to create really cool artworks from the ground up. And literally, there's so many guides on YouTube on how to use the app and how to draw using it. And I've literally been following guides on YouTube and learning how to use it as well. And what you're seeing here is something that I drew after messing around for a few hours on Procreate. Okay, now the fourth app on the list is Notion, and it wouldn't be a Sanji certified list of apps without Notion. I use Notion to take notes on the books I read, keep track of my assessments, record my finances, and literally keep track of everything, including my YouTube stuff. Like, my life would literally fall apart if Notion were to suddenly disappear. I love Notion because you can customize to your heart's content, and my current Notion design is a Ghibli themed one. So you can click on the card up here to have a full look through my Notion and get the template for free. Okay, so the next app is Kindle, and I'm just trying to read more this year, and I feel like the Kindle app is great because whatever device I have on me, so my phone, my iPad, or my Kindle, I can literally just pick up books where I left them off because they all sync together. And I'd say as an ebook app, the Kindle app is good enough for most people. So you can change the text size, you can change the background color to make it easier on your eyes, and the scrolling is smooth and it works perfectly fine. And just before we go on to the final app, I have a few honorable mentions in the fun category, because being productive doesn't mean studying all day, it means that you're having a good balance in your life. And first I have Spotify, and Spotify is important to me because it allows me to discover new music, curate playlists, and see what my friends are listening to as well, so we can have a good time together. The next app is Netflix, which is essential, and I don't think I need to say any more, apart from the fact that I spend way too much time on it. And then we have Guitar Tuner, which has a simple, easy to use interface, and it's important to me because I need to tune my guitar. And finally, COD Mobile, which I personally spend way too much time on. I think that it's a great way to relax with your friends and de-stress after a long day. And the final productivity app on this list is Forest, and Forest is on here because I suck at concentrating. So in essence, Forest is a Pomodoro timer, and the way it works is that you plant a tree, and this tree grows over a certain period of time that you set. And if you leave the app before the timer finishes, the tree dies. So you would think it's kind of lame and it doesn't work, but for some reason it's just really easy to get attached to the tree, and seeing a bunch of dead trees in your forest actually really motivates you to finish planting them, because otherwise it just ruins the entire aesthetic of the forest that you're trying to plant. So Forest is cross-platform, so you can have it on your iPad, your iPhone, and Chrome as well, anytime that you want to stop yourself from being distracted. And that's the end of the video, guys. Let me know down in the comments below what's your favorite app. It'll help me build my own library, and it'll help loads of other people as well. Thumbs if you enjoyed it, subs if you loved it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.